All right, we're looking for RWB Little Mac. He should be in the lobby. Don't necessarily want to start without him, but we might have to. If that is going to be the way it goes, unfortunately. Check one, check one. All right. Here we go. Qualifying starts now. Worst comes to worst, we'll put him in after. No. Shit. Oops, I accidentally checked myself in for the race. That's not good. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna watch Obi-Wan Kenobi go around. He's first up. I checked myself in and, whoops. But here we go. Boys are out on track, heading around for our first lap. Oh no, let's see. Who's all the way out in front? BP is our lead dog. RWB BP Millet. One of our drivers who actually was disabled in an autocross accident. I heard this story from him himself. Was ejected from the car and hit by a passerby, which actually, you know, made him lose the ability to use his two legs, but still is a Amazing driver, drives his own cars in real life, and helped design the rig he's in today because he is a machinist and has contracts with various companies, one of them being the U.S. government. So his Fanatec rig, using a McLaren wheel, not only shifts gears but does the gas and brake. And he is an excellent driver, very good at fuel saving, and should put in a competitive race tonight. Teams we have tonight are RWBP Millet for RWB Red, White, and Blue Racing, Greasy Samquatch Community, represented by many of the members from S7R, Bottle-Fed Mustang with Epilepsy Awareness Racing, sponsored by Monkey Mafia, Paps for Aston Gang, Obi-Wan Kenobi for Midwest Racing, VPR Chef for VPRL or Victory Pace Racing League, with Ridwan passing him in the first corner. Maybe not the best move. Ridwan Hamza, the man from Oceania, representing Arc Dive Bomb, Auto Racing Connected. Tokes from Speedhouse Racing from the UFO League, formerly VR2 League. VPR George Cobb, representing Victory Pace Racing. P-Boost, representing Gear Bangers Racing League. S7R Macho Monkey for the official S7R Sector 7 Racing Team. MMR Asmo for the Monkey Mafia Racing Team. Zaskar for Infinite Octane Racing Team in their very, very vibrant livery. And then there's me accidentally checked in, who will not be running. So BP's coming around. See what he's doing. He set a 212 on his out lap. Alright, as they hit the chicane. They hit this final chicane coming into La Source. Let's see what they got. BP Millet, 220. S7R, ooh. 218, 241, 217, 117 by Paps. 218, 349 by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Mariner with a 218, 961. BP with 218. Bottle Fed with a 218, 241. Chef with a 222.421. Ridwan, 226, 325. Must have had a mistake in there. Macho Monkey coming around, 216.877, but he had a penalty. Ooh, are they counting that? They have counted his penalty lap. Wow. That is something to look. Don't behold, people. George Cobb is in the pits, coming back out. P-Boost is coming out, setting a new lap. Zaskar coming around. He's on Blanchimont. Headed into chicane. See what he's got. 221.0225. S7R Monkeys coming out the pits again. Let's watch this little squad as they approach. We're back on S7R Mariner, who's leading the pack in front of BP Millet. Coming around Stave Light into Cord Paul Frere. Oops, nope, had the corners wrong. No, I had it right. All right, it's a 218. He improved by 2.68. BP with a 220. S7R Monkey Macho still has the best time. Tokes coming in. Ooh. Go to a 219. 222. We want to come over to 217.927. Paps has that. Wind to the pits is coming back out to set a lap. Obi-Wan Kenobi's on a purple lap. Let's get in that car. This man's cooking with gas. Uh-oh. We've lost, get more boost. He boosts power when I have to put him back in after qualifying. Let's see if Obi-Wan kept it up. Headed in. Did he keep the purple lap? 14, 15, 16, no he did not. The 17, 19, to keep him in third place. Monkey Macho still with the top lap. Let's see where Monkey's at. What's Macho doing? Does he have a new lap in him? Let's see. He's coming in hot. He might have this. 9, 10, 11. He might have it. 14, 15, 16. New purple lap by S7R Monkey Macho. 2:16.5. Paps peeling in. 13, 14, 15. Woo! Just missed it. 0.054 off the purple lap. Just missed it. Wow. So close. Mariner a little behind. Kenobi's got a penalty. Mariner, that's a 19. Vescar done. Coke's coming around. Not a good left. He got the 19. George Cobb on autopilot. Asmo. Nope. BP's back in the pits. Chef in the pits. Anybody still running it out? Nope. Bottle fed with a spectacular time. Now how do I... Nope. If I exit the race. You don't want that. Alright, well I messed it up for everybody. They're going to have to finish out the 180. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Gotta take a picture of these results. Alright, the screen's completely broken. Fuck. Ah! My bad. Monkey Mafia, Pats, Obi-Wan, Bottlefed, Ridwan, Mariner, Zaskar, Toke. That's Obi-Wan, Bottlefed, Ridwan, Mariner, Zaskar, Toke. So, Beavis is last. Cobb, Asmo, BP, Chef, Boost. Cobb, Asmo, BP, Chef, Boost. All right, here we go after some shenanigans. Here we go. And off we go. S7R Macho Monkey and Paps heading into T1 here. Into La Source. Coming out. Oh, so far we've cleaned. No one has died coming out. Perfect. Here we go. Into La Radillion Eau Rouge. Macho Monkey takes the lead. Everyone else tucked in behind. No one has gotten a penalty yet. Everyone's alive. Macho Monkey with the slight lead. Got a 1.246 lead. What tires is man off? Mediums. Let's do a tire rundown. Mediums. Mediums. More mediums. Mediums. Bottle fed on the softs. George Cobb on the mediums. Zaskar on the mediums. Mariner on is doing his one lap of hards right now. Tokes on hards. VP on the mediums. Boost on the hards. Chef on the hards. Asmo on the mediums. So we have a couple varied strategies. Some mediums, some hards, one soft. So there's going to be some differences today. Can't wait to see how this works out. Monkey Macho, 1.3, creeping away from Paps. Let's see what that first lap coming through is. It's equal conditions today, so we should have no problems. It's at 209. No, 220, 221. Kenobi and Ridwan, they're having a much closer battle, with Bottle Fed right behind him. This is where our battle's at, folks, right now. Between Obi-Wan Kenobi, aka Cam Sizzle, Ridwan Hamza, and Bottle Fed Mustang. So that's ARC, Midwest, and Epilepsy Awareness Racing. Battling it out, 0.4, 0.2 behind the Bottle Fed, tucked in behind Obi-Wan. It's endurance, 40 minutes, Mr. Tolan. 40 minutes, all three tires are required. We go back to Paps and Monkey Macho with 1.2 and 2.4 back to this pack of 3 at 345. Ridwan trying to separate himself and close the gap up front. He's closing the gap slightly on Paps, pulling away from Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan and Bottle Fed neck and neck, 0.2. Tucked in and not going away. Let's check in on some of the other guys. Bottle Fed, 4 seconds back to George Cobb. George Cobb 1.5 back to Zaskar. Zaskar 1 second back to BP Millet. Was a second back to Tokes, 1.4 ahead of P Boost. Was 3 seconds ahead of Asmo. "15 seconds ahead of Mariner. Was 10 seconds ahead of Chef. And here comes Boost into the pits to get rid of his hards. He will be our first to pit today. Let's see if that pays off. He's starting in 11th, pitting early. One of the first is a couple guys, other guys on hards. Tokes appears to be taking another lap on hards. Let's see if that pulls off for him. Boost is in. Chef on softs. He must have switched out already. Boost back out there right ahead of Chef. Zaskar closing in on George Cobb. 0.3 back. 7th into 6th. As we work our way back up. Let's get a peek at these boys. Woo! Corb goes a little wide. Zaskar right behind him, right in there. In that windshield. We're watching him. Once again, he seems to be taking these turns a little crisper, getting a little better exit. Cobb gets a little twitchy there coming out the corner, and it looks like he makes the move. Can he hold it? He does. The overtake by Zaskar into 6th. Impressive stuff. Bottlefed, 7 seconds up on them, still behind Obi-Wan. Ridwan has gapped it out to 1.5, but it's still 2.2 behind Paps. And Monkey Macho is down to a second. Paps is catching up. Under a second now. Oh, back to 1.1. He's just taking that chicane better. But Paps makes up time coming out of the source. Let's see who takes a Rouge better into the Camel Straight. Monkey has seemed to take it faster and is once again creating that gap. And Paps is taking an unfortunate penalty. Will this be enough to catch up Ridwan? No, Ridwan is being overtaken by Obi-Wan. Wow, that's woo, wait. Bumper to bumper, door to door. He tucks back in behind Ridwan. Ridwan shut the door. Up on the curb. Kenobi right back behind him, less than a tenth. Ridwan run wide. Ooh, was there a little contact? Oh, did we get the replay? There we go. Let's see what happened here. I don't know. It didn't look like much. There we go. Bottle Fag pulling away from those two as Zaskar makes his move up. Pap still in second. Has it back down to 0.5, but that penalty coming up, he's going to fall back. That quickly goes back to over a second. All that time made up just to lose it. Pay no attention to the fuel gauge. That is a lie. Midwest impressively hanging on in third right now on those mediums. Bottle Fed on those softs. They're melting away. He's only got a few more laps out there. I say 2, maybe 3 laps left. Or he has to go in and pit. Ridwan on the mediums right behind him. Can be patient and do the overtake later. Zaskar has fallen back into that 6, 7, 8. BP Millet creeping in. Headed through a Rouge into the Camel Straight. Everybody. Oh no, did we lose P-Boost? We did. We lost the driver, folks. A penalty for MMR Asmo. Yellow flag. Who was it? Can we find him? Who crashed? Can't find the yellow. We missed it, folks. Unfortunately. We're back on Macho. It was 1.6 up on Paps. S7R just kicking it into gear. Steadily holding on to first. Aston Gang in second. In those Blues Brothers liveries in the black and white. Midwest Racing. Third place. 3.8 seconds up on Ridwan Hamza from ARC. ARC took 3 podiums last week for all their drivers and are in first place overall. So a drop to 4th right now would change some positioning. We'll see though. Mustang working on those dying soft tires needs to come in after this lap ends. I don't think he can squeeze another one out of these. And Zaskar 5 seconds back will overtake him, along with probably BP, George Cobb. The field is starting to spread a little bit. These 40-minute races, these things can get lonely, but he's got to try not to make any mistakes and look out for the opportunities as they come. Maybe make a mid-race change or wait around for somebody to push a lap too much on their softs or pit a lap too early on their mediums. We'll see. The Mercedes is a short shifter, so fuel shouldn't be an issue as long as they're shifting them correctly, which I believe most people are. But a steady 1.6 between Pabst and Monkey Macho, and they are pulling away from Obi-Wan and Ridwan, who are quite a gap between 3rd and 4th, with Bottle Fed behind them. With all these gaps and no drafting, it's hard to save fuel and make any progress without a major mistake from somebody else. So now it's going to come down to these tire strategies we're talking about. Under pits, over pits. Once again, Macho on the mediums. Bottle Fed headed into the pits like we expected. Just now, what does he switch to? Does he switch to the 1 lap of hards here? Or does he go on to his mediums and ride it out to the end? It's a great question. We'll get back in there in a second. BP on the mediums. Cobb on the mediums. Asmo on the mediums. Chef on the softs. He switched from his hards to the softs. Asmo in on the mediums. Is he just fueling up? Or is he going back to softs? He's fueling up. Asmo is now on a 1 lap of hards. Maybe he knows something I don't know. But with more than half the race still left, I don't know. I don't think he's going to run sauce that long. We'll see. Maybe he's going to run more laps of hards. Bottle Fed decided to run hards for the 1 lap. P-Boost has left the room, unfortunately. He will get a DNF and end up the last place driver in the room because of a disconnect. Red One in the pits with his mediums. What is the play here for Red One? Is it the hards? Is it the softs? He's on to the softs. No fuel. Okay, that's a different strategy. He's trying to make up space. So Red One goes the alt strategy to make up some time. Paps and Monkey Macho just in a race by themselves right now. In 1-2. Still 1.6 apart like they've been since lap 1 on lap 8. Just keeps going and going. Let's see the look that Paps has on him. He just sees nothing but taillights right now, and it's just every time he chips away, something happens where he falls back again. The issue is that Paps is faster in some areas and Monkey's faster in some others, so they kind of trade off time. Unless Monkey makes a mistake, it's going to be hard for Paps to truly make up enough time to get on him, right? It may come down to a fueling issue in the pits and maybe lap strategy. Who can muster out the most laps on these mediums? Their tire wear, Monkey's tires are a little more worn than Paps. So we'll see if that plays a difference. It's a slight wear difference, but it may be enough to make a difference. Oh, Paps has once again made up time, 0.2, but once again, let's see if it chips away. Let's see if there's any more battles to be seen. 1.1 back to George Cobb, who's got 7 up on Ridwan, who's on his softs. Mariner is 2 seconds back of Ridwan, who's 32 seconds on the toke. Chef into the pits on his softs. So he started hard, I believe, went to the softs, should be headed to the mediums to finish the race. Asma on some fresh softs. George Cobb right behind Ridwan. Ridwan on the softs, Cobb on the medium. Ridwan must have made up that time on Cobb. Let's see if we can find that overtake. No, happened before that. We missed it. Ridwan pulling away from George Cobb in his 1 mediums and making time on BP Millet. Macho's tires wearing down a little bit more, but still pretty consistently at 1.5 seconds up on Paps. 18 minutes left. We're under the halfway mark. BP into the pits on his mediums. you'd assume he's coming out either one hard lap here or going on the softs. Bottle fed on the fresh mediums. Chugging along. Asmal the fresh softs in 11th. Chef on the fresh mediums. Monkey once again on the backside of the track, losing time to pass, but gains it back as he heads towards the chicane. He just seems to hit the chicane better. Are there any battles to be had? Closest one is Tokes and Mariner, but Tokes has picked up a penalty. So that 0.9 is going to quickly creep up to 2 seconds. Coming around this corner in about 5. About 10 more seconds. Oh! Monkey Macho is headed into the pits 1 lap earlier than Paps. Let's see if the under pit or the over pit works. So Macho's in. Kenobi's still out. His tires are fresher than Paps actually. Monkey's back on the hards. He's out of the pits. 9 seconds back of 12 seconds back of Obi-Wan, was 9 seconds back of Paps, so 18 seconds in the lead. So he should regain that lead. Cobb into the pits on those mediums. Paps up 9. Zaskar back 2 seconds on Monkey Macho. But he's got the worn mediums. He's going to have to head in soon. Ridwan riding those softs. How long can he run him before he has to go to that hard? Marin and Tokes battling it out. He took the penalty, but he got right back behind him. Ah, Mariner has the more worn tires. Can he make the overtake? Let's check it out. Paps in the pits. Will he get out before Monkey Macho? Or Macho Monkey, I'm sorry. Obi-Wan also in the pits with 3 less fuel on his gauge. Will that make a difference? Let's see. Monkey Macho ran his 1 lap of hards. He will now come out on softs. Paps onto his hards. Obi-Wan. There we go. Mariner into the pits. Tokes overtakes Monkey Macho, now back onto the softs to finish the race with 13 minutes left. Obi-Wan got back out in front of him on his hard tires, but did he overfuel? Ridwan has crept up into second place on his softs. He still needs to give back his hards. See if that makes a big difference. Pabst now up 10 seconds on his hard tires. Ridwan chasing him down on those softs and trying to make them last as long as possible, because he only really wants to do one hard lap. But can he make them last a long? I don't think so. He has 2 laps probably left in there. He might have to do 2 on hards. Will that be enough? Probably not. Now with Obi-Wan and S7R Macho Monkey still out there. Macho owes no more pits. Kenobi owns 1 soft pit. So does Pabst. The fastest lap belongs to Ridwan. Will that stand? So many outlaps. Zascar outlap. Tokes catching Zascar. Pabst in on his hards. Zascar doing his 1 hard lap. He should be ducking in. Pabst in, Kenobi in. Macho comes around on his softs. He's retaking his place. Pabst has the fuel. Kenobi should not have to. Let's check out the lead as this goes on. So we got Pabst back out there on his softs, ready to finish the race. Monkey Macho's tires are just a little more worn. He's 7.8 up. Ridwan 9 seconds up, but he owes a pit. He's probably only got this lap, maybe 1 more left in him. Can Macho make his softs last long enough? We'll find out. Did everyone take more fuel? Oh no. Bottle fed on those mediums, finishing up, I believe. Started on softs, went to hards, now is on his mediums. Just chugging away, hoping if he will pit, should make us some time, maybe a top 5 here. Millet on his 1 lap of hards. Cobb on softs, finishing the race. Chef on those mediums. Asmo on the fresh softs. What does Ridwan have? Does he head in? Or is he pushing it 1 more? Let's see. Last week, he ran those softs right down to nothingness. And he is doing it again. He says, uno mas. Oh, but look. Starting to get sideways because those softs are starting to give way. The lead down to 6 seconds because those softs are just giving up. Macho just reeling them in. But Macho's time's down to 7. So, Ridwan 6 seconds. Red One might come out right in front of Kenobi, but he's going to be on the hards while Kenobi's on the softs. But then again, the way Red One's running, he's probably going to try and push one more lap at least. Because he does not want to run the hards. Is the race tightening up anywhere else? No. Gaps everywhere. Red One's down to 4 seconds here between him and Monkey Macho. It was at 6 at the start of the lap. 9 when they came out the pits. With the new physics update, he is at the part where these tires are just not there anymore. They should not be giving him what he needs. If he pushes any farther, he's got a real chance of losing it. But he is. He's going for one more. Down to 3 seconds. In for a penny, in for a pound. Heading into the source. Monkey Macho hunting him down. 7 seconds ahead of Paps, who is 7 seconds ahead of, no, it's 14 seconds ahead of Kenobi. Looks like Macho Monkey is going to get it down to 2.9 now. 2.7, 2.6. Red One has a sliver of white left in the front left, front right of this FR AMG GT3 2020. And he's just having trouble hitting the apexes. The ABS working a little overtime. And there it is. Red One's off. Back on. Does he pick up a penalty for that? Macho's got him down to 0.2, 0.1. Ooh, little contact. Red One is off. He keeps going. Where was the contact? Let's look at that again. They come in. A little nudge. It's really the Red One's tire is just too worn. He pushed it a lap too far and now he just has no control. And he caught a penalty. He just woof, you know, a lap too far. I know the plan was to try and do it as far as possible with his alt strategy, but it was just one too many laps on soft. Came back to bite him in the end there. Alright, so let's get back into it. The gap between Macho Monkey and Paps is 4 seconds. 3 minutes left with the half worn tire to Macho Monkey and the about a third worn tires of Paps. So can he make some significant room up on him? An update from Lobby 1, Wade with the win, followed by YouTube Greasy and S7R Toto Wolf. impressive. We are hunting for a battle, and this is probably our closest fight here, Mariner and Tokes. Let's see if we can get another update from Lobby 3. Lobby 3, the win comes to a token CTRK. Takes second place. Ooh, I missed third place. Hold on, 1 second back. And S7R Hovercraft takes third. So ARC, first place. Lobby 3. Hovercraft for S7R takes third. The True Serum for Greasy Sam Squash takes fourth. Idlemind fifth. Jesse Sal's with an impressive sixth place there. Let's get back in the leaders. Macho Monkey down to 2.4. Paps making up time, but is it enough with 1:30 left? This will be the final lap. Macho and Monkey, and maybe Macho. Everybody's on lap 17, so they're all going to finish 17, but it looks like Macho, Paps, Obi-Wan. Let's find out. Will they get one more lap in? Let's see. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. No, they're going to finish it up here. Final lap. 1.8 back to Paps. Obi-Wan. 17 seconds back of Paps. So the win for S7R, second place for Aston Game, third place to Midwest Racing, fourth place Ridwan Hamza, who's 13.449 back. Mariner and Tokes neck and neck, 3.9, 6.2, 2.43 to Zaskar. Zaskar is plus 14 to Bottlefed. Going to come in 8th place. Who's 10 seconds up on VPR's George Cobb, who shall finish in 9th place. George Cobb coming across the line, 9th place. Who's 21 seconds up on BP Millet. Millet catches the flag. That leaves Chef and Asmo. Chef is up 2.1, 1.7, 2.1. Chef across the line. Asmo. Asmo has done it. There it is. All in with style. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Macho Monkey for S7R. Super sub. Good race. Congratulations to Monkey Macho, P-Pats, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right, we're going to stop this.